Hello everybody, it's Ryan, also known as Miss IMCD, and today I'm bringing you a Halo 3 commentary. This is going to be a rather long commentary, so about 9-10 minutes or so. I hope you guys don't mind, and this commentary isn't really going to be about the gameplay, but if you want to know about the gameplay, this is pretty much a multi-team game from 2008. The reason why I'm using this gameplay is because I have tons and tons and tons, probably hundreds of games I've saved on Halo 3 and Halo Reach, and they're taking up far too much space on my 20 gig hard drive. I need to delete lots of these, but this was one I decided to pick up because it's rather long, and as I was watching it I thought, oh, this is quite enjoyable to watch actually. There's quite a lot of sniper gameplay even though it's a multi-team game, and I have loads of like shotty snipers and team snipers gameplay and SWAT and stuff, but I couldn't find much multi-team gameplay, but this was one in particular I like, and it's also on Last Resort, which was actually one of my favourite maps from Halo 2 and Halo 3. And I forgot how colourful this game is. I mean, if you compare it to Halo Reach, and I'm not saying Halo Reach isn't colourful, but this game is just ridiculous. It's so vibrant and stuff, but anyway, this commentary is not going to be about the gameplay. It is a decent game though. I think I get like 35, 38 kills or something out of the 50, I don't know. It's quite a decent amount, and my friend Alex helps me a lot on the way. But I'm actually going to talk to you guys about music, so if you're expecting me to talk about the gameplay, then I guess you're out of luck. But I'm just going to talk about me and music. So, where do I begin? Well, video games have to be my #1 favourite source of media. I mean, in case you didn't know, I pretty much look up this kind of stuff like on websites like Joystick and that all the time, and watch loads of video game reviews. It's just a passion of mine, and films would probably come second. I mean, I do look at films quite a lot. I watch a lot of the latest trailers and stuff, and there is some films I really wish I would see, such as Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. I really wanted to see that film, but nobody wanted to see it with me, which sucked. And also I don't see a lot of films because they're very expensive to watch in the cinema, but you know, I usually wait until it's on DVD or something and borrow off a friend or something like that, or I do piracy. Nah, I don't really, or do I? I don't know, I don't care. And probably the third is music. I usually listen to a wide range of music, but I mostly centre across metal and hard rock and a bit of rap and pop, with some of my favourite artists being that of Hollywood Undead, Metallica, Cell Dweller, Papa Roach and more. This is going to sound a little bit of a mini rant, but I just hate it when you ask someone what music you're into, and they just reply, oh, I'm into a bit of everything, really. Like, that's just such a cop-out answer, and it really annoys me. I mean, please be a bit more expansive, be more specific, tell me what genres you like at least, or some of the favourite artists you like. It's just frustrating, but anyway, people get into music in different ways, and I actually never really got into music properly until I was probably age 9 or 10 or so I was quite late into the music scene. The music I did listen to before that was mostly from my parents, which was like Elvis Presley, ABBA, Bee Gees, and general Motown and country music, which I didn't mind. It was alright. And then there would be some of my sister's music, which was like S Club 7 and all that kind of stuff, which was more the pop stuff and stuff you would find in the charts at the time in the early 90s, but that stuff was alright. And I still listen to that kind of stuff my parents used to listen to, and what my sister used to listen to. But I wanted to find my genre of music. Like, I didn't mind the music, but I didn't, like, you know, particularly say, oh, I'm actually gonna, you know, listen to Elvis today. Oh, I'm actually going to listen to Bee Gees. Like, I didn't really think about it. Just be like, yeah, music, okay, this is alright, I'll listen to it, whatever, I don't care, I don't mind. But I wanted to find something that I really enjoyed and couldn't stop listening to. And I didn't really find that until I actually played Burnout 3 Takedown. And Burnout 3 Takedown was probably how I got into music, and it was from a video game, and I don't care what you say, but some video games have some awesome soundtracks, and Burnout 3 was one of them, particularly the intro song. I mean, it was really cheesy, Lazy Generation, we are the lazy generation. It was really cheesy when I listen to it back now, but back then it was just really fun and enjoyable. And then there was the yellow cards, lights and sounds, and that got me hooked. And yeah, that was a bit cheesy as well, but I listened to it more and more, and I just got hooked on it. And I didn't have a computer at this point, so if I was going to search up music, I would either have to go on a friend's computer, but I didn't want to do that because I just got so sucked into Burnout 3's Takedown soundtrack, and I didn't want to listen to anything else apart from other video game soundtracks. I did really enjoy Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 soundtrack, And more like traditional video game music, like I really enjoyed Halo's soundtrack at the time, and theme tunes like to animes and stuff like that. Like I like the Beyblade intro theme music, even though that was incredibly cheesy, and just Dexter and Powerpuff Girls, and just like, you know, little pieces of music and themes like that. That was something I really enjoyed. And also you got to include the Pokemon theme tunes as well. Those were cheesy as hell but enjoyable to listen to. But as I listened to more of the Burnout 3 Takedowns soundtrack and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2s and a bit of Halos and stuff like that, it became apparent that I was kind of into light rock or punk, but I didn't actually have a physical CD until I listened to Nine Black Alps, and they had the song that was on Burnout 3 as well, and I couldn't stop listening to that, and I just wanted to get a CD by them, and I finally got one, and it's actually the only physical CD I own. I don't have like a massive collection like my friend Jack has, which completely surpasses me. I think he's got like 60 or 70 CDs, and I did buy this Nine Black Alps CD for a tenner, and at the time I was like, yeah, this is awesome, my first CD, this sounds wicked. When I listen to it now, I'm like, yeah, this is kind of crap. But Burnout 3 just had an amazing soundtrack. But soon enough, I did get a computer, and everything is sort of a blur from that point on. I mean, I was still into games. I remember searching up Resident Evil 4 in particular. I was really into that game. That was like my favourite game at the time. And I came across AMVs, and I wasn't sure what AMVs were, so I investigated, as you do. And I found Celldweller, and Celldweller was probably the first artist I would consider a favourite. I know Nine Black Alps I did get a first album from. No, I mean, I got my first physical CD from, and I did listen to Yellowcard a lot, but that was just like one song from each of those bands, really. But Celldweller, I listened to all his stuff straight away. The first song I heard by him was Last Firstborn, which was on a Resident Evil 4 AMV, and I just couldn't stop listening to it. It was just so good. It was a bit too long. It was like 7 minutes, but I just loved it. And then you had all the remixes people made of his music, and that was awesome. And from that point, having a computer and internet for the first time, I just couldn't stop finding music. I just kept on watching AMVs and montages, especially montages. And I don't know what it is, but especially montages like for Halo in particular, and maybe Gears of War and stuff like that. They feature like this adrenaline pumping music you don't get from a lot of other material, and it's awesome. And gradually I got into more of the harder stuff, and I became more of a fan of like Disturbed and Breaking Benjamin, and I stepped up even a bit more with other harder bands. And any other harder bands that I found were like related to the music I already listened to. So if I listened to Disturbed, for example, I would find like, I don't know, trying to think. Well, Disturbed. If I listen to Disturbed, I would find like Godsmack and stuff like that, just from related videos, or just searching up the artists and who they've toured with and stuff like that. And any other music I would find from a friend. But it was mostly down to montages. And some of my favourite bands at the moment have to be Five Finger Death Punch, Theory of a Dead Man, and there's this rapper called E-Double, and he is sick. My friend Alex showed me him quite recently, and I just can't stop listening to his stuff. He did like a rap every Friday, I think it was, for 53 weeks, and I've listened to all of them. They're all awesome in their own right. So yeah, that's pretty much me and music. I mean, there are some bands I used to love, like Linkin Park, and I still like them, but their latest efforts just seem to go downhill. I mean, I can't remember what the album's called. Their latest album, I think, is shocking. Definitely won't listen to that anytime soon again. I listened to the whole album, I thought, this is dreadful. But I'm at the point with music where I don't really want to discover any more bands. I just want to, catch up and listen to the latest albums from the bands I already know. But I did listen to a recently new band called Icon for Hire, and they're alright. They're like a harder version of Paramore. I know people hate Paramore, but yeah, I like Paramore back in the day. I don't like them anymore. I think they're another one like Linkin Park, another band that's sort of gone downhill. But people think differently. Some people think they've gone better. But it's just a shame when like lead singers like Killswitch Engage and stuff have to go. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and gave you kind of an insight between me and music. I hope you enjoyed the little Halo 3 gameplay. Not something you would usually see, considering the game came out in 2007. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give this video a like rating if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe for more videos. And yeah, Hollywood Dead for life, man. Yeah, Hollywood Dead, my favourite band ever. Haters gonna hate. Yeah, Metallica. Woo. Yeah, okay.